How's it going, everybody? It is July 20th. What I'm going to do today is I'll try to respond to a couple of questions that I've received from a couple of people that were telling me that are just getting into the print on demand business. And that some of the things that, for example, I mentioned in my videos where I would, say this is a simple, this is a very quick design, or you can, this is like a design that's so easy to scale when I'm talking about scalability and all that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to answer that and with an example. I wanted to show people what I was talking about, and this actually came from a video where I mentioned uh, area codes, for example, and how something like this can be scaled not only to a specific state or city or whatever you want to, you can talk about different countries. There are things that you can do with very simple designs, and for example, be in the market. Not only offering your products, for example, to 100,000 people that live in a certain city, but if you scale it up and I'll get specific. If we're talking about area codes, you can have designs out there that would apply to millions of people in different states, different countries, and that's what I want to talk about. Because when I say this is easy to scale, people are saying, well, no, it's not, but in reality it is, and that's what I'm going to talk about. So I will specifically be talking about scaling up designs like this, that for example, where you're putting out designs for specific area codes, and I'm just going to use one example. So when it comes to Texas, so we were talking about Dallas, Texas. People were saying, well, where do you get an outline of Texas, of like the state and everything? There's a bunch of services that are offered that are free. I've started recently using All Sunsets, and there's another spin-off, like a partner company of these guys, All American Graphics, and it's just for easy, for example, things like this. Like there's so many things that these guys offer, but this is where I went for my uh, Texas outline. So I downloaded this, and I went to, and what I'm going to use here is I'm going to use Canva here for multiple reasons, and I'll explain those as well. So once I download a design like this, I'll go to canva.com, and uh, the reason I'm using this is, like I said, number one, these guys offer a free version. I have the Pro, which is I think $10 a month. It gives you different things that you can do with it, that you can with the free version. And also because with Canva.com you can use an automation tool. I think it's called Canvas Titans, that I'm not currently using. I have in the past, but I've mentioned I had technical difficulties and I stopped paying for it just because I wasn't using it, but I was paying for it. But I will use it in the future. I just need to figure out what went wrong. So basically, I will come here. I will, and I can do this from scratch. Like if you guys want, I'll delete all of this. I've downloaded the graphic. I uploaded here to the what would this be, like a media library within your Canva account. You upload the Texas outline, and then for example you could just go with a basic text, and I think it was 114, and then you can play around with different fonts, whatever works for you, whatever looks good, right? You can change colors, and that's it. This is when I mentioned something, for example, it's easy, it's quick. This is what I'm referring to. Like for example, for me, this was extremely easy to do. Now, the scalability part is that if you actually Google area codes Texas, USA, here are all of them. So basically, you can do this manually. You can have a t-shirt for every single area code in Texas with this kind of an outline. And again, you can play around with this, right? You can change colors, you can change the size, you can change the alignment, like whatever you want, right? Uh, but this is the scalability right here. So every single one of these area codes can be on a design. And again, these are very simple. Like to me, these are very silly designs. The reason I'm using these designs as an example is because of this. Here they are, and that's the thing. Some of these are selling. I would say a bunch of these are selling. So that's why I'm saying, if you are just starting out and you're kind of trying to attack kind of like a niche in a very specific way, but in a way where you can scale up these designs, this is what I was talking about. And when I say it's easy, like I guess that would be relative, but for me, for example, for somebody who's using Canva, or I think there's another free tool, I think PicMonkey or something, where you just like drop graphics in and you know, change the text or whatever. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. The designs that are up and live and selling, and you know, going, basically responding to the question and the video that I already put out. This is how you would do it. Like I said, you download the graphics, you figure out what the accurate information is here, specifically like with this is like area codes, and then this is what you do. And that's it. You can download this now with the transparent background. This is the right dimension for Merge or any other, I guess, platform, and that's it. So I guess what I've noticed or learned about myself, and this is like just sharing information with newer people who this video is meant for, is that sometimes it does pay off to invest a little money in certain tools. And I didn't do that for the first couple of years. I didn't use Merch Informer. I didn't use AMZ Scout. I didn't use tools like All Sunsets or anything like this. Like, for example, people would say, well, but that's a, you know, graphic that you can find online. Yeah, you can search for them and everything. But for example, if I want easy access, right? If I'm going and I've used alien UFOs, if I want religion, if I want sports, if I want politics, it's right here. Like, it's so quick. Like, I don't have time to you know, search for hours for a very specific graphic. And that's why I think tools are extremely important. And I guess any business, there are expenses, right? And that was kind of my conclusion. That was my big learning lesson, because there are things that took me years to learn and actually start doing, that by using tools and just spending a little bit of money, I would have learned them within the few months of starting, you know, working with print on demand or merch or whatever. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up here, but I just wanted to show you guys how, again, quickly and easily you can take designs that are up for sale, you know, they have a few sales here and there, and scale them and make them your own. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys. Thank you very much.